Let's take a look at one of my favorite crypto, Celr networks. What is going on with Celr network? This darn thing is dropping like a rock. Last time I looked at Celr network was on September the 25th. Here is a recap of the video I uploaded on my Patreon page. Celr ran up so much, from roughly about a little over 2 cents all the way to 20 cents in a matter of like 2 months. That is almost 10 times the gain in a short time. That is tremendous. Looking at the Bollinger Band, the Bollinger Band is way overstretched. There is no way, and I said this before, nothing goes up forever. It doesn't matter how great of a project it is. We've seen that with Cardano. Let me quickly look at Cardano. You remember Cardano ran up due to the news about a smart contract. It ran all the way up and basically crossed over $3. And that is a run up from about $1 to $3 in a matter of like a little over a month and a half. But after that, we see this retracement. And typically what happened is, even with a great project like Cardano, the retracement is roughly about 50%. So that is something that I would also expect from Celr. I would expect to see the price retrace, and it could possibly drop down to the 11 cents or even 10 cents retest this prior high, because it will need to retrace in order to get the Bollinger Band to contract and get to the point where the width of the band gets narrow. The narrower it is, the more momentum it would build up, and then it should be able to break out, and then we would see the Bollinger Band expand. Then Celr would be ready to run up to another new target. So all of this is absolutely normal. Fast forward, this is the daily chart for Celr network, and the data I have is to 11:20 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 7th. Last time when we look at Celr network was on the 25th, that right after Celr spike up all the way up to about 20 cents. And then it's retraced down to about 15 cents, bounce up. The next day, momentum push it all the way up and establish this all-time high at 20.7 cents. But then after that, it started to retrace. And for the past couple of weeks, the price continued to retrace, dropped below this 10 days moving average. And yesterday, it dipped all the way down to about 11.7 cents. So far, it is trading up about 1% at about 13.26 cents. So yesterday, when Celr dipped to about 11.7 cents, the retracement is roughly 50% from the high. That is fairly normal. So this could potentially be the bottom. However, when Celr retraced, it was trending down within this falling wedge. So as long as the price is within the falling wedge, there is still a possibility that it could gravitate within and potentially trade even lower. What I want to see is when Celr network spiked up the last time, when it ran from about 0.5 of a penny all the way to 10 cents. After it ran up to about 10 cents, retraced down to about 5.5 cents, or approximately 50% retracement. At 50% retracement, we see the price started to stabilize, and it was bouncing up until we had the problem with Bitcoin. Bitcoin entered this bear market, and that dragged the price down. So Celr dropped and eventually get to about 78% retracement, and after that, the price reversed direction. So based on what we've seen in the past, and right now, we are no longer in this bear market. So at 50% retracement could potentially be the bottom for now. Let's go over some of these indicators. Volume. When Celr network was running up, volume increased significantly. And when it started to retrace, volume dropped off. And today, we see volume starting to pick up again. So that is a very good sign. The Bollinger Band contracted, expanded when Celr network spiked up in price. When the price reached an all-time high at 20.7, the Bollinger Band was way overextended. And as the price started to retrace, the band contracted. And now if we look at the width of the band from the time it was overstretched until now, the width of the band has been reduced by at least 30%. But even at where it is right now, the band is still too wide. It needs to contract more, get to the point where it is as tight as what we've seen here, before it could build enough momentum to support another run up in price. Another thing to look at is when the price ran up to about 13 cents, then retraced, dropped to about 8 cents, and then it ran up all the way to about 20 cents and started to retrace. So Celr is forming this bull flag. A breakout of this bull flag could take Celr to potentially about 27 cents. The momentum could easily take it to about 30 cents. But I don't expect to see Celr making the run very soon. I do believe that right now the Bollinger Band is still too wide. Celr would likely trading sideways within the range of about 11.7 to as high as 17 cents. Consolidate around this to get the Bollinger Band contract more. The key for us to observe is whenever Celr can reclaim the 10-day moving average and stabilize over that. So the key price that I'm looking for is around the 15 cents. The minute Celr can stabilize over the 15 cents for at least 2 or 3 days, then we would expect to see the next spike up in price. Celr is a great project. It is tightly integrated with Polkadot, and as long as Polkadot continues to be popular, Celr will rise in value. For me, the retracement presents a great opportunity to accumulate more Celr, and I will continue to do so until the price reaches a max of 15 cents. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at VidMaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos